This is going to be the last live of the night. Alright, you may be wondering, what are my thoughts on women? I'm a dude, and I have a piece, right? So, I think they're a waste of time, personally speaking. They're nice to have, don't get me wrong. I wish, to some degree, that I had one right now, but I don't have a girlfriend. They're just big time wasters for the most part. They kind of have women these days make their own money, and so they kind of can just pick whoever they want to be with now. They don't have to settle for whoever it used to be back in the day, whoever provided for them. But now, since they don't need a provider, they're free to choose who they want to associate with and be with, and mess with, all that stuff. So, the women are delusional these days, and they have an inflated ego that needs to come down a few notches. That's for sure. Because now, at this point, nobody can date each other if women have these crazy high standards, and no one's gonna be able to meet those standards. Even the dudes that have 6-figure jobs and really nice houses and cars and material things and things that even internal things, right? But at the end of the day, no one's qualifying for these jobs, so to speak. No one's qualifying for Indeed jobs. No one's qualifying for LinkedIn jobs. And nobody's qualifying for a job, which is a woman. Having a woman is a job. That is a full-time job. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, that is a full-time job. So, let's get back to reality. And I mean, for the most part, it's also, men got to take accountability as well. Like, I'm not here to just bash women at all. Men have contributed to what's a pretty sad outlook of what we look like now. Men are lazy, and they don't want to get up and do work, and they don't want to work a job. Can't be like that. You gotta work a job, okay? And purpose. Job and purpose. Job and purpose. Purpose and job. That needs to be implemented in every man's life. That is my whole goal on this channel. Just get you guys going on your purpose. And gosh dang it, if I have to tell you what your purpose is, I'm gonna tell you. And I hope something resonates. Maybe your purpose is sitting on the couch and watching YouTube videos all day. Why don't you start making them? You have knowledge, you have ideas of what works. So do your own. Make your own videos. If you're maybe you just need to clock in at a job and leave and go home and sleep. And if that's your life and that makes you happy, boom, do it. I'm not judging. That sounds pretty boring to me. But hey, to each his own. You do your thing, right? So, with women, you got to make a certain amount of money. With women, you got to have a certain level of seduction skills. You have to have a certain level of dress, presentability, conversation skills, emotional intelligence. They want a Leonardo DiCaprio and a LeBron James, a Drake. They want the average man to be like this, and the average man to be honest with you, has no swag, no charisma, no accountability, no work ethic. And that's just the average man, right? The average man is what it is. He's average. So that means he's a 5, which means he's just flatline, he's not really good. There's nothing that stands out about him, you know. And that's a lot of men these days. So we need to start standing out from the crowd. Stop being sheep. Okay, women don't want you to be like a sheep. Women don't want you to be a sheep. They want you to put them in your place. They want you to put them in their place. They want you. They want to, you know, do the nasty with you. They want to do that, but they have to respect you. If they don't respect you, it's over. Respect is everything with women. If they don't respect you, they can't love you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. So, you know, there's a fine line between toxicity and purpose and, like, genuinely being, like, busy. So, the thing that a lot of us are dealing with is that we're finding that you can't respond to a girl, like, right away. You can't do that, because if you do, that conversation is going to drive itself into the mud, into the wall, really fucking quickly. Like, you gotta just give them bits and pieces, and even then you're doing too much, in my opinion. Women need to know that they can lose you at the drop of a hat, snap of a finger. Women need to know that you will drop them like that. And most of the women that I've dealt with have that sort of, okay, if I mess up with Zay, or, you know, if there's some kind of slip up, he's not going to give me another chance, or, you know what I mean. And there's a couple of, I wouldn't even call them women. I'm just going to call them little girls. They're grown-ass women who are little girls. That's just what it is. Of course, my camera starts to act up. You're going to have women who pose as women, but they're really just middle school girls. And you just got to move on, you know. It's I've had to do that with some women, and I'm doing it right now. You know, I don't feel no ways about it. You know, if there's an issue, they can come talk to me about it. But as of right now, I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on my purpose. I'm focused on helping other people. I'm focused on, you know, my demographic is 25 to 55 on this channel. So I'm dedicated to helping people who are older than me get back on track in their lives. And even if you are on track in your life, I'm here to keep you on track. Because there's one thing to be on track, there's another thing to stay on track. So let's keep on track, and let's stay on track. And let's get on track if we're off track. Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Like, we got to stay on track, okay? It's a big thing. Women want that. Like, you shouldn't even be doing that because of a woman or because of a girl. I'm just going to call them girls, because I'm just going to be honest with you. 90% of these creatures out here are girls, okay? So they don't have any accountability. They just want the latest designer bag and nails done and hair done, and just want to act ratchet as shit. You know what I mean? It's the same old, you know. They all want Pookie and Ray Rays, but they can't handle Pookie and Ray Ray. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their brain just doesn't I don't know what it is, but they're delusional. You know, these girls out here, they delusional. So I'd say keep grinding, keep focusing on yourself, and the girls will come. Trust me, the girls will be there. I'm telling you. Honestly, I can say that I'm not talking, but like I'm trying to like talk to like an actual woman. The problem is that I told her that I didn't want to get into a relationship like a while back, but that's because I wasn't ready. I wasn't emotionally ready. I wasn't mentally ready, spiritually, all those things. I was not ready, and now I'm not saying that I'm not ready, but I'm saying like I'm willing to try something new here with somebody who actually has emotional intelligence, somebody who actually can keep a conversation with. She's beautiful. You're beautiful. Hope you know. I hope you're watching this. You're very beautiful. And yeah. Yeah. She's awesome. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. I deserve a virtual slap in the face. So moment of silence for that. All right. But yeah, man, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, focus on yourself. You know, these girls they just want whatever it is from you. You know, your money, your peace, your house, your car. They'll use you for anything. You know, just be aware of that. Be cognizant of that. Especially in 2025, we ain't got time. For no games. Life is already stressful enough. I don't have time to deal with your ass playing games with me. So either you fuck with me or you don't. You know, it's really that simple. You know, I don't really know how else you want me to like frame it for you. Like it's pretty simple. Like, you know, cooperation is like something that girls these days just they can't comprehend. Like, cooperate with me. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like, you know, it's just they want you to go through this hoop and this hoop, that hoop, and that hoop, and that hoop, and that hoop. Oh wait, you gotta go through this hoop. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know, I'm not trying to speak completely negative. I'm just trying to speak in my experience and the experience that I know most men are going through. Let's keep it real. Most men haven't had in a while. So, myself included. So, you know, it's time to make a change in our life, right? It's time to be better. It's time to be better versions of ourselves, and let's not focus on girls. Let's focus on being great every single day, every single minute of the day. I want you to have that girl wishing that she was with you, or that she could, you know, have what you have, or just, yeah. It's funny when you start, you know, building yourself up, and then, you know, some will want to try coming around, and I mean, it's up to you how you want to proceed, but I mean, for a lot of dudes, it's a good feeling. There's some dances out there I'm not gonna perform them right now, but there are dances that we do when we get these text messages that, where it's gonna be some shit's about to go down. So, yeah, it's life's a trip, girls are a trip. That's enough for me to experience a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's already crazy as is. So, let's build ourselves up. Let's not look at these Instagram models. Let's not look at these, let's not look at these. I mean, these girls, man. Like, okay, I get it. They're hot. I understand. They are hot. But that's it. They don't offer anything else. They're just something to do. That's it. Even the ones that aren't attractive, I'm gonna be honest, they don't offer much either. So, you're not really missing out on much. What I'd say you are missing out on is the betterment of your life and the fulfillment of your life and allowing Christ to enter your life and being the best version of yourself. I think that's what you're missing out on while you're focusing on chasing tail. You should have let tail chase you, because it's gonna feel so much better. Oh man, it's so much better when they're chasing you. Way better, I'm telling you. Way better. But to conclude, not all women are bad. They're not. Majority are. You just gotta find your person. And like I said, you're gonna find your person while you're finding yourself. So once you found yourself, it makes that process, a little bit easier for sure. And also, like, you'll meet her while doing the things that you love. Like, you're not gonna meet a girl going to the club. You're not gonna meet a girl going to the bar. Like a quality girl. You know what I mean? You might meet something to do, but chances of growing that are pretty slim these days. You do what you want to do. You sit on dating apps and swipe all day for all I care. So, women aren't all bad, but just know what they are. Take it for women for what they are. Okay. That's the video for today. That's my thoughts on women in 2025.